Aquarius, this reading feels like the moment after surviving something heavy. Spirit is showing me someone who's ready to move forward, but also someone who's afraid to fully trust the future yet. There's momentum building around you fast this month, and the question isn't whether your life is changing. It's whether you're ready to believe you deserve what's trying to come toward you. Welcome to your general tarot reading for the month of June. My name is Laura. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you haven't already, check your moon and rising sign. Sometimes those hit even harder. Today, I'm using my new custom tarot deck, Winter's Majesty. The deck shuffled, Spirit's here. Let's get to it. The first card I draw will talk about your present situation. We have the Knight of Wands. Right now, life is speeding up. There's passion, movement, and a strong desire to go after something that excites your soul. You're not meant to stay stuck in old energy anymore, but Spirit is also asking you to slow down just enough to make sure your actions are aligned, not just impulsive. Trust your fire, trust your momentum, but don't let excitement outrun wisdom. Okay, so let's look at your challenge for June. All right. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords as a challenge means you are being called to pause, reflect, and recharge, but something is preventing that. The healing, clarity, or peace you seek won't come from pushing forward. It will come from letting yourself rest. Embrace the stillness. That's where the answers are. Okay, so what's the best you can hope for here? All right, the Four of Cups. In the best you can hope for spot, this means the highest good you can reach is stepping back, reflecting, and recognizing the quiet opportunity in front of you. It's about clarity over action, inner alignment over external validation, and making space to receive what you might otherwise overlook. Okay, so let's take a look at your foundation. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in the foundation spot means the core of your situation is built on long-term effort, patience, and the desire to see results after investing deeply. You're at a point of evaluating whether what you've been nurturing is still worth your time, energy, or emotional labor. Okay, so what's in your recent past? We have the Devil. When the Devil appears here, it suggests that you've recently dealt with a period of restriction, temptation, or unhealthy attachments. This could involve being stuck in a toxic pattern, addictive behaviors, fear-based thinking, or even power dynamics that felt hard to escape. The good news, this card in the past implies that you're coming out of it. You may now be recognizing the chains and working to free yourself. So, what does the near future look like? Okay, the Three of Cups. This signals that something joyful, social, or emotionally uplifting is on the horizon. It's a card of celebration, connection, and positive emotional exchange, often shared with others. This could be anything from a birthday, engagement, project success, or emotional breakthrough, and it will be something worth celebrating, not alone, but with others. Connection is coming. Let it fill your cup. All right. So let's take a look at you. Okay, the Two of Wands. This reflects where you are mentally, emotionally, and energetically right now. This card is about vision, planning, and standing at a crossroads, holding the world in your hands and deciding where to go next. It suggests you are looking beyond your current situation, imagining what's possible, and considering bigger opportunities. Evaluating your options before committing to a path. All right, so let's see what's in your environment. What is influencing you? All right, the Adventurer. Your surroundings are pushing you toward a new beginning. People around you may be unpredictable, lighthearted, or carefree. Your environment is offering freedom or a chance to break from old patterns. The Adventurer often reflects environments that are in transition, undefined or not fully formed yet. Things may feel open-ended or unclear, but also full of possibility. You're being influenced by energies that support new beginnings, risks, and leaps of faith. Okay, next up, we're going to look at your hopes and fears. We have the Nine of Wands. In your hopes and fears, the Nine of Wands shows someone who's exhausted but refusing to quit. Part of you hopes your perseverance finally pays off, but another part of you is afraid of being wounded again. Spirit is acknowledging how much you've carried. This card says, protect your energy, but don't let fear harden your heart. All right, and now we've reached the outcome. We have the Six of Pentacles. The outcome energy shows balance being restored, support, abundance, or emotional reciprocity is entering the picture. If things have felt one-sided, draining, or uncertain, the Six of Pentacles says that energy is shifting. Spirit is bringing things back into alignment and reminding you that receiving is just as sacred as giving. Okay, now we're going to look at the bottom of the deck and see the card quietly influencing everything we've seen today. We have the Star. There may be a deep, unspoken desire to believe again in life, in love, in a future that feels better than the past. You may not fully realize it, but hope is trying to rise back to the surface. You want to believe there's a light at the end of the tunnel, even if you're not sure yet. Okay, let's get a message from Spirit using the Spirit Allies Oracle. And we have the San Pedro cactus, a plant ally. I am stepping into my desired reality. The San Pedro cactus embodies the energy of the grandfather archetype and is all about empowerment and divine love. Let this serve as a reminder that no goal or dream is unreachable when you tap into a confident, loving vibration and are willing to surrender your preconceived notions and limitations. You must first believe in yourself. And secondly, that your desired reality is possible. It's time to shift your perception to see the truth and beauty that is always present. Everything is in divine order, even if it looks messy. You have the power to step into your ultimate reality, one that is truly playful, loving, joyous, and fun. What you might not know is that it's just waiting for you to choose it in this very moment. There is a journal prompt for those of you who like to journal, and it is, how can you remind yourself of your personal power? I will post this in the description box below the video. We're going to pull one more card, a message from the angels for a question or concern that's weighing on your mind. We are using the Angel Answer Oracle, and the angels say, yes. Aquarius, this reading feels like a transition between survival mode and true alignment. You've been carrying a lot emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and Spirit knows that. The devil in the recent past shows you've already started breaking free from something unhealthy, limiting, or draining, but now the energy is shifting. The Knight of Wands says life is moving again. The Three of Cups says joy and connection are returning. The Six of Pentacles says balance is being restored. And the Star quietly sitting beneath everything tells me this is ultimately a healing chapter. You are not being asked to force your future into existence. You're being asked to believe in it again. The San Pedro cactus reminds you that your desired reality is not impossible. It already exists energetically. And your job now is to align with it instead of doubting it. And with the angels giving you a clear yes, Spirit is confirming that the path opening in front of you is real. Rest when you need to, trust yourself again, and don't let old wounds convince you that you have to stay small. June feels like the beginning of stepping into a version of yourself that's freer, lighter, and finally ready to receive. If this reading hit home, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps more people find these messages. And let me know in the comments how it's showing up in your life. If you want a personal reading, all the info's below. If you're feeling called to go deeper into tarot, my Quick Learn Tarot playlist is linked right here. I truly appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.